Hi, my name is Ryan Greco, and this is my game Lights Out. We're going to be going over it, so I can show you guys everything that's going on with it, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and start playing the game. As you can see, it does the randomization, and it's showing that certain ones are turned on and turned off. Case in point, element 1, 6, and 9, 10, and so on are all turned on. As you can see, we can turn the lights on and off. You can get a win, however, it takes a while to do it, and I really don't want to. And I can show it to you guys. It's just that I really don't want to waste too much time on that, and I want to make sure that we can have ample enough time to go over the code itself. So let's go ahead and go over the code. Now, as you can see for the game manager code, we have right here for the to get the puzzle solved and the set value. Right here we have the public int turn counter. That's for it's so that it gives it a number for the int, showing that it's public, and this is the turn counter that it's going to equal 0. Right here we have the bool for the win state. It's going to be a true or false. We have that it's going to be in a grid array, which is going to equal true, and then we have to have the win state as as false. Right here we have it as void start, so that means that when the game starts up, it's going to start with the random numbers and a random array of which ones are going to be turned on and which ones are going to be turned off. And then we have it here so that when you win on the bool, check if player 1 equals a check win function. Which means that if the player wins, which it has as true, that means that all the lights are on, or all the lights are off, and that it's going to show the message "we won." Now right here is for the toggle the grid, which is for when you turn it on, turn it off. It's going to go and get the information from the diagnostic button, which is right here. So it's up. Right here is the diagnostic buttons code, which we have to make sure that it says that it's false for the puzzle being solved. And then we go here saying that for the game manager, it's gonna set it up so that where to get the code from the toggle to turn it on, turn it off. Right here is for it to turn on, turn off. We have to make sure that if it's false, that the game object of it being 0 or off is true, and then when you turn it on, it's going to go into false. And the same thing is with the other side, that if it's turned on, then when you can turn it off, it goes from false being off, that it's not off, to being true, that it's on. And then finally, for the set off for the value of it, we have it right here for the int and its bool. And then, like I said earlier, we also have it for when you start the game up, it's going to say it's either going to be off or on. We'll go back to the game manager. Right here we have the churn counter, which is going to be how many churns it takes for you to be able to beat it. It's going to count it. For each click, it's 1 turn. Or here's the number for it. And then here we have for toggle it, we have the to be able to turn it off. It's going to look at the array. That's going to be between either 0. It's going to be 0 or more than 0, but less than 25. To toggle to the left, it's going to check everything on the left-hand side to make sure that if it's less than, it's going to look for the number, whichever one you click on, and then it's going to -1, and that's how much you'll get it. For the right, just to make sure that it doesn't go over and go into the area that's not found. Same thing with the right side button. So it's going to add 1 until you get to the far right. The above, it's going to make sure that it's less than or equal to 5, so you're not going too above high. And then with the below, it's going to be the same thing, that's not over 20. This is going to be also for if it's to check if it's a win. Counter again. And then, like I said earlier, if you win, it's going to check that, and there you go. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching my video, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.